Hello, that's Greg.
Hello.
And I'm Jason.
Oh, yeah.
And today, this is going to be a difficult one for us, Greg, because we are talking about... Ghostbusters!
Hi, I'm Ray Parker Jr., and you're watching Tea and Toast.
Before we get started, one or two.
One?
See, I quite like two as well. I'm on that edge again.
No, it's alright. There's Ghostbusters there.
What? Ghostbusters!
We can't do that
all the way
whole
through.
episode.
Not the whole episode, no.
It's there, look.
Where's two
Two
then?
copies of it. One's on Betamax and one's on VHS. Why don't you grab them, Greg? Can you not reach?
I've got them, Jason, I've got them. You do that thing again where you move it along? That was genius last week, that was, Jason.
Took me hours.
Did it?
No.
There you go. That's got £3 on that, has.
Must have been how much I bought it for. This is one 1951. Ex-rental.
1951, I'm sure it was the 80s, this film.
I know I've mentioned this before, but didn't we used to think these were special?
Yeah.
Because they had the red spine.
If I'd have bought that, and I've got that home, I'd have gone, what the hell's that?
That's a Betamax.
I wouldn't know what that is. But why have you got two? Is it because you've got a bit of a thing for big box VHS videos?
I have got a bit of a thing for big box VHS videos and big box Betamax videos.
I'll tell you what that
too.
is, Jason. We'll just move this vodka over here and get that out of the way.
So the reason
So,
we're talking about Ghostbusters
who?
is, as many people have pointed out to us on social media this week,
Just pointed out.
there is a huge story in the entertainment press that Jason Reitman, son of the original director of Ghostbusters 1 and 2, is producing a new Ghostbusters film in the same universe as the original Ghostbusters film.
What's that mean in English?
That means it disregards the 2016 Ghostbusters that was made and released. That's upset a couple of people.
Who?
One of the stars.
What, of that one?
Yes. Leslie Jones, who was in the 2016 Ghostbusters, has heard the news that we have heard that they're making a new Ghostbusters.
Brace yourself.
She tweeted, so insulting, like, F us. We didn't count. It's like something Trump would do. Oh, Trump voice. Shall I do it?
Please.
Gonna redo Ghostbusters. Fake news.
No, that's alright, but you can't say anything else.
I can't, man.
You sounded like something from Dukes of Hazzard. I cannot believe how bad that was, Jason.
We're going to redo Ghostbusters better with men will be huge. Those women ain't Ghostbusters. Ugh, so annoying. Such a dick move, and I don't give an F. I'm saying something. Now, this is going to be quite controversial, Greg.
Yeah, we're not getting involved.
Well, I take issue with that.
Oh, okay,
because
Jason. Basically, let's just put this into context, right? They want to bring back a Ghostbusters that follows on from 1 and 2, the original.
Yes.
They're disregarding the one they did a couple of years ago with the women doing it.
Do you know why they're disregarding it?
No, I'm finished yet. One of the ladies from that has kicked off about this. And that's where we are now with the premise,
Yeah.
just in case we weren't following it.
Well, the reason that 2016 movie is being disregarded...
You can now continue.
Thanks. Has nothing to do with the fact that it starred women.
No.
It has to do with the fact that the 2016 movie actually completely disregarded those two movies in the Ghostbusters universe.
He's right. You are, yes.
So she can't then start saying you're disregarding our movie because you disregarded the original movies when you made yours.
Because
whether you're a woman or a man.
Alright, calm yourself down. Everyone thought, though, didn't they, when this one was coming out in 2016, that it was going to be some sort of follow-on.
Yeah.
Like Reborn or something.
But it wasn't. It wasn't a remake, it wasn't a follow-on, it wasn't a sequel, it wasn't a prequel.
Oh, and wasn't some of the originals in it?
I can't remember. Do you know what? I've seen it.
I'm sure Dan Aykroyd was in it, but not as his character.
Probably as a cameo.
But that's not right. That means he's coming in to do a cameo in a film that he was massive in, and everyone recognises him from, and he was playing a different character. I'm sure that's...
I can't remember if he's in it now or not. But anyway, I've seen it back in 2016, and it's okay. It's an okay film. It's not It doesn't have anything to do with those Ghostbusters.
Here's a question: why didn't they just call it Ghoul Fighters?
Because then they wouldn't be able to use the name to sell the film, would they?
But that's not right, then, is it?
No. So, what's happening is Jason Reitman is producing a new Ghostbusters.
So.
Probably that more of the fans are going to get on board with because it comes from the original universe. So, in 2016, they made a movie that disregarded those movies, and now she's getting very upset that the new movie is going to disregard her movie, which had nothing to do with those movies in the first place.
And, got to be honest about it, Jason, if, let's just say, we was told that there's a new Ghostbusters movie coming out with the originals, as many as they can get, and it's following on from number 2 from 1980. How excited would you be?
Well, I am excited.
Okay, brilliant. When you was told they're doing a new Ghostbusters movie with nothing to do with the originals, nothing to do with the storylines from 1 and 2.
I was also a little bit excited because I was hoping it was going to bring back the Ghostbusters magic. But for me, it didn't, and that has nothing to do with the fact that it starred women instead of men. It just was an okay film. But the fact that it disregarded those was what, as a fan of those films, is what...
That's why I'm so excited about the new one.
Can you just not hide it? Are you about to lose control?
I'm just going to...
I think I like it. Anyway, news just in, Greg. I haven't read this, so I'm going to be reading it as we go.
Is this breaking?
Paul Feig.
Who's that?
That's the guy who directed the 2016 Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah.
Has spoken out about the new film.
Oh, I've read this.
I haven't.
Well, it's not breaking news then, is it?
His tweet says, an absolute honest-to-God, never-ending supply of BS and hate from these trolls. Leslie spoke her truth and I support her. I'm very open to Jason's new version of GB, but I'm also sad that our 2016 team may not get to bust again. We all are. We're forever proud of our movie. Did you ever stop to think, Paul Feig, that the 1984 team were very sad that they may not get to bust again when you made your movie? When I'm right, Greg, I'm right, aren't I?
Well, I hope they don't bring a sequel out to Goonies.
Let us know your thoughts about this whole thing. Again, I need to stress, because I don't want people saying that this has to do with men and women and who's better and all of that. It absolutely hasn't. We're talking about being fans of the original movies and then comparing the 2016 film to that.
It could have been men who did it. It's got nothing to do with that, because look at the 18 film.
Yeah.
That completely bombed, didn't it?
like
Because
that.
That's not the original.
And it was men.
If you're going to do this, you've got to try and... The reason Indiana Jones and things have worked is because they've kept the essence of the originals, and they didn't with that at all.
No.
So that's got nothing to do with it. It's just the film. Well...
It just wasn't Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters!
So let us know what you think in the comments. Do you agree with the stars and the director of the 2016 film? Do you agree with me that all that stuff I just said?
And also, because I've heard that the cast watch this quite a lot.
Yeah, all of them do.
What would you like to see in Ghostbusters 3? Let us know.
I'd like to see as many of the original cast back as possible.
Well, yeah, all of them, obviously.
In their original roles. Obviously, sadly, that's not going to happen with Egon. But as many people as possible. I'm talking Janine. Let's get Rick Moranis out of retirement.
Yeah.
Let's get them all back.
Well,
Sigourney Weaver.
Over here in the UK, the Halifax Bank are using them in the advert, aren't they?
Yeah, they are in
so
an advert.
It's gone really big again over here.
Our friend, Ray Parker Jr.
He can sing the new version of it.
Well, just leave it the same.
No, just redo it a little bit.
No,
Keep it the same. Same theme, same everything, but just a little bit, a little bit of a twist.
I think you'll find that Ray doesn't like people messing with it.
Pardon?
He told us in the interview.
Well, let's get Bobby Brown back then as well for Ghostbusters 2.
Terrible.
No, they were great tunes. That was when he was all right.
So, I'm going to pop in the little teaser trailer that has been released for the new movie, which is quite exciting.
Oh yeah, can I just say as well, the disappointing thing about this trailer is the fact that the film from 2016, I stuttered then, it's because I'm excited, it's because the trailer came out, and because the film came out in 2016, this trailer's now ruined, I think. Because it's like the excitement has gone.
I don't know. See what you think. Does this trailer excite you?
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Give up.
Right, we've got a new mystery voice for you.
No one
is going to get this.
No.
No one.
Not one. Not one of you will get
None
this.
of you will
and
get
if you
this
do,
mystery voice.
Jason will strip for you next week,
No,
live on here.
Really won't, because nobody needs to see that, Greg. Do they?
Sorry, I was just thinking about it.
Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We've been doing this for about 12, 14 years since.
Should we turn it up a bit?
Turn it up a bit, Jason. Do it again.
Ready?
Listen to this.
We've been doing this for about 12, 14 years, and so.
Molly got it.
Yeah, the barking wasn't part of the mystery voice.
Yep, she got it.
That's a tough one.
It is a tough one, and you'll never get it. Ever.
But we say that all the time, and then somebody gets it.
I do think it'll be one or two things. No one will get this and it'll roll on for weeks. Or everybody will just get it straight away. Who is it? Oh, yeah.
That is the mystery voice. If you know who it is, or you think you know who it is, have a guess. It's, no one's going to make fun of you, honest. Leave a comment down below, down there.
Love Greg's joke time. Bring the longer section back.
Greg's joke time goes on far too long, it says down there. Anyway, speaking of Greg's joke time...
What, is it facts for you next? Another preview, Jason.
It's not on there. It's not on there.
Out of the way, it's on your computer, I can't see. Jason, I accidentally swallowed a bunch of Scrabble tiles yesterday. Well, you're not going to ask you for more or anything?
Nope.
My next trip to the bathroom could spell disaster. You see, next time I go for a poo...
The new Amstrad Fidelity audio range has amazing powers. It's too much, but not too much.
Whatever's that? That is kiwi fruit, that is Parma ham, and that is Lashings of Philadelphia.
You are cosmopolitan.
I am actually. Super.
Jason.
Amazing, Greg. It's like magic.
Would have been if it worked the first time. Keep up
Sorry,
with.
technical department lets down there.
Whose hair's that? Who is that? Look at the side. Can you see that?
Yeah.
My wife watches this.
Right, nearly time to go, but as we did last week, I'm going to read out a few comments from last week's video.
Only the nice ones.
We do read all of your comments. Thank you for interacting with our videos. We appreciate them all, don't we, Greg?
Yes, every single one of them.
Here's,
well, not every single one of them.
here's a few from last week. I should say, by the way, last week's video was Rocky versus Rambo, and I think Rocky won. A lot of people saying they loved Rocky as a kid, but then when they saw Rambo, loved Rambo, but Rocky definitely won.
I think most people enjoyed that bit the most because of the
Do you think
the
so?
moving video was incredible.
Anyway, this one is from Anne James, who says, I'm an American viewer. I should say that your fact last week was that 7% of Americans think that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. Anne James says, I'm an American viewer and I know that chocolate milk doesn't come from brown cows, but everyone knows that strawberry milk comes from cows with a sunburn. Love your videos, mates.
Aw, friends.
Thanks, Anne.
Thanks, Anne.
Here you go. This is what I was telling you about, Greg. David Vinton says, it's a thumbs up from me, but if you have to thumb down this video, show them you really hate it by pressing it twice.
Tell them why.
Because if you press it again, it takes the thumbs down off.
Does it?
Yeah.
I did that with your family channel then.
Pardon?
What?
What did you say?
Didn't say anything.
Ryan Stewart says, another great episode. I found your channel a few weeks ago and I love it. Keep up the good work. Have you ever been to the arcade club in Bury? That would make a great episode on your show. No, we haven't, Ryan, but I did go to NERG, the North East Retro Gaming Convention, and played on some arcade machines there.
We haven't done an arcade challenge for a while.
We haven't, have we?
Do you know why?
It's freezing cold.
Freezing here.
And we're not going anywhere near the arcades.
Anywhere near. Seafront.
One more. Jason.
Just today would be nice.
Jason, this is from Easy Tiger.
Are you reading to see if it's clean first?
Yeah, Jason, that was some video wizardry right there. It gave me an idea. I think you should start messing with Greg a bit more, like the Facts For You voice thing, but also start superimposing things over his face or next to him and stuff. He'll never know, and it'll be funny. Do it. Do it now. I would never, ever superimpose anything stupid on your face, Greg.
Well, I can't wait to watch this episode to see what's on my face right now as we speak.
One more. Should we do one more?
One more. Something about me being great.
There isn't any of them.
Oh, well, sorry about that.
I'm just trying to find one that doesn't swear or anything, Greg.
Well, people don't swear at us, do they? Jason?
Sometimes.
I think it's probably you. They don't swear at me.
Always, this is from Retro Red Steve. Always get a massive blast of nostalgia watching you lads. Hard choice between Rocky and Rambo. I'll go with Rocky, I think. Now I'm singing Rewind, Not Fade Away. I'll have that in my head all day. Oh, because that was the commercial advert I put in last week. Re-record, Not Fade Away.
What was the one from Gil, was it? Someone read out. That was a really nice comment. The last one I heard.
Don't know, mate. That's it for today's comments.
I can't believe you can't find the decent one because it had really nice stuff about my jokes in and everything.
Yeah, that's why I didn't read it.
Thought so.
Thank you for watching again. If you'd like to send us a message, please send it to tnt@totgu.com. That's tnt@otgu.com.
Doesn't have to be in capitals.
It does not have to be in capitals.
Oh, sorry, I lowered your quiff there.
It's all right. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next episode of Tea and Toast.
That's Jason, by the way.